Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. First things first, if you hear fans, my ceiling fan is off, but I do have a little fan over here in the corner kind of blowing air. I have the air conditioning on, but it's still hot. I live in the deep south. I'm in the middle of South Carolina, and our heat index yesterday was 110. I think it's supposed to be cooler today. Heat index of about like 104, 105. The outdoor temp is still going to be at near 100 today. Yesterday it was over 100. My back porch has been over 100. It's been hot. But anyway, that's beside the point. Today we're going to go in and I'm going to redo my weekly makeup basket. Now, before we do that, I have another little piece of business to take care of. I have a subscriber friend on here. Her name is Jackie. Jackie contacted me. She doesn't comment on my videos, not very often, but she emails me. And she emailed me and said that she was decluttering her makeup palettes, her eyeshadow palettes, and she had a Nomad. If I was interested in it, she would send it to me. She's watched my Nomad video, so she knows what palettes I do have, and she says, I don't have this one. It's an older one, but I like it. And I said, sure. She says, well, I'm going to surprise you with it, so I'll send it to you. Well, I got it, and she did surprise me. First off, she sent me 2 palettes, not one, and she sent me a little extra. She sent me a Rice Essence mask. It's a sheet mask. There we go. She sent me that, so I'm just going to set that over here. That was a little extra bonus. So let me show you the 2 eyeshadow palettes she sent me. She did write in her note she was sorry she had thrown the boxes away. That's okay. But she put them in bubble wrap, so that's good. First, she sent me the Tuscany palette. And it looks hardly used. I don't think she used it very much. But that's it, the Tuscany palette. Isn't that pretty? That is so nice. And no, I did not have that one. And this one she sent me. Again, she didn't have the, oh, let me see if we can lighten it up a bit. That kind of threw our balance off. She sent me the Nomad Orient Express. Now this is the fuzzy, so she put it in this, and I'm going to keep it in that, but since I don't have the box to put it in. And it is in, it's clean, excellent, pristine. And take the plastic out. And again, I don't even know if she even used this. Looks like she might have stuck her finger in the gold one maybe, but I don't, this doesn't even look used. She may not have even used it. But there we go. So I don't have this one. I was real excited about getting this one. It's so pretty. It's beautiful colors. So, thank you, Jackie. So, got that little bit of business done. If we can get it to lighten up back in here. Now, we're going to change out my makeup basket. So, when I got my new palettes from Jackie, I got this great idea. And I'm going to start it today. There are probably a lot of you like me who will not be going on vacation this year. Either one, you know, finances, it's more expensive to go places right now. But two, my health, I just know I couldn't go anywhere right now. I'm just not strong enough to go in. And in my knee, I'm really not able to walk. So I've decided that each week, I'm retired. I don't work outside the home. So, but even if you do work outside the home or whatever you've got going on, if you want to join me with this, I mean, you're more than welcome. What I'm going to do is every week, I'm going to theme my week to something. And so I'm going to start that today. First, let's go through my makeup basket. What I had been using this past week, and I didn't really use it a whole lot, but I did use what I did use. I mean, I did use what I did use. Yeah, I did use by things some, but not as much as I had hoped. There was days I didn't feel like doing anything, truthfully. So I didn't get to use them as often as I should have, not could have, because I easily could have. Anyway, let's get started. The first thing, I'm going to pull out what's going to go back in, and I think you probably already know these things I use all the time. I've got my current mascara is my Estee Lauder. I don't have glasses on and I can't read without them. Extreme Black is the color. What mascara is this? Scrumptious Extreme. That's going to go back in. I've got my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a contour stick. I believe my color's Fawn. I'm not going to look because I know I can't read it. I've got this skin stick I use as a matte highlighter. I do the center of my nose, right up here on my forehead. I do these folds here and a little bit on my chin to make those areas brighten. And the color's 200W. I don't even know who makes this. Colored Rain. That's Colored Rain. Okay, and then I have my IT Cosmetics Brow Power and Universal Taupe. Those stay in. I might switch something every when my mascara runs out. I'll get a new mascara, but that's about it. Oh, and current powder I'm using, I'm going to keep in, is my Ciate in the Extraordinary powder in translucent. There we go. Now I have been using my CoverGirl plus Olay Simply Ageless makeup, and I know Sherry was asking me about this. This is like one of my absolute favorite foundations. It even tops high-end or luxury foundations or mid-range foundations. Although, you know, CoverGirl is not cheap anymore. Drugstore foundation, drugstore makeup in period is not cheap anymore. But what color am I? I'm 250 creamy beige. And this is absolutely the perfect color for me. This is my skin tone. Hands down. I'm probably going to buy another one of these. I thought I would be done with it, and it's still coming out. So hopefully maybe this week I'll be done with it. We can hope. But the way it pushes up from the bottom. So it's in here somewhere. I have no idea. Well, we're going to continue. We're going to keep that in. Now, I was using my CoverGirl concealer, my True Blend concealer. I do like this concealer a lot. I like it as much as Shape Tape. I know a lot of people don't like Shape Tape, but I like Shape Tape. I can't read the color. Classic Ivory. Classic Ivory. It's a little light. I like my concealers light because I like to lighten up under my eyes with it, so I don't mind my concealers light. This one, I didn't take the stopper out, but it's getting, the consistency is all off now. So I'm definitely going to be trashing this and pulling in a new concealer. This is something I would consider. I definitely probably will repurchase this. I will repurchase. Put it in my empties. Oh, it's here. I have my MAC paint pot. This is soft ochre, and it is empty. I did use it up. It's all gone now. So this is going in the empties, and we'll have to pull in my new one. My blush. Sorry if I can't find words. I'm not feeling 100%, and when I don't feel 100%, I have a harder time thinking of my words. So sorry. This e.l.f. palette, I really am enjoying this shade right here. I have this on. Well, of course I do. It's in my makeup basket. But yeah, I have this shade on. I really enjoy these colors. It's nice. So, but it's going to go. But yeah, I like that. My highlighter this time was my Butterfly Beach ColourPop Super Shock highlighter. There we go. I I don't know. I don't know if that's going to stay in or not. And then the 3, I just threw the lid. I'll have to grab it. The 3 lipstick, and we have a dog. RC, good boy. We have 3 of these ColourPop lippy sticks. I have got Cami, cherry something, cherry bomb. Oh my gosh. And oh snap, I had these 3 in. I have on, is that the only, yeah, these are the 3. So I have on this one, which is Cami. That's the one I have on today. So there we go. Those are going out, and I'll have to grab that lid. And then the 2 eyeshadow palettes I have is ColourPop's Lost in Wonderland. There we go. This is the one I have on today. And then Beauty Bay Love Notes, which I did get to wear this a couple times. I do like this palette. It's really nice. So that's it. So I am going to pause you. It'll just be a second for you, but I'm going to go put these things away, pick new things, and show you what I've chosen. I'll be right. Okay guys, I'm back. It took me a minute, believe me. It was longer than a second for me to get all this stuff together. So anyway, let me go over what we're going to add to my basket. Well, first, let me tell you the theme for this first week of my staycation vacation, my virtual vacation, virtual vacation, let's call it that. Well, I'm going to go off the palette that Jackie sent me, and that is, we're going to the Orient Express. So that means I'm going to watch the movies. You know, there's Murder on the Orient Express. I think I've seen 2 different versions. I think one has Johnny Depp, but then there's an older version, and then there's probably even more. I'm going to search. Excuse me. On YouTube, there are videos of people traveling on the Orient Express. I'm going to watch those YouTube videos of people's trips. I'm not going to focus on any of the stops. I know the original version or trip, I think, and you can still take the Orient Express, by the way. You can still travel it. It originally went from Paris to Istanbul with stops in Italy, I believe, like Rome. I'm not focusing on the stops because those might be a virtual vacation one week. So we're just going to focus on the train trip. And my idea of this is wealthy, luxury, you know, the upper crust, you know what I mean. And so that's what I'm basing my choices on somewhat. Now I'm going to throw my CoverGirl back in there. If I do run out of that, I will attempt, I'll pick something else. But for my concealer, I pulled my Makeup Forever HD Skin Concealer. I can tell we're down to here. So I'm going to focus on this and get that used up. Of course, I showed you the palette is going to be the Nomad Orient Express, and that's the only eyeshadow palette I'm going to deal with this week. I'm going to add in for my blush this Butter London blush set. I think Clara gave me this. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, we're going to focus on that. I'm going to put that in. For lipsticks, oh wait, first I pulled these Cover FX, these glitter drops. I'm going to incorporate those in some way. I have several different bottles of this kind of stuff, and so I want to use that. Lipsticks, I chose 3 Charlotte Tilbury and 1 YSL because it just felt right, you know. Oh, I've got my glasses here, my cheaters. Supermodel. This is a favorite of mine. Supermodel. You see that? Okay. Then I pulled Pillow Talk. Very similar. My goodness. Very similar. I I also pulled JK Magic. I have to look at this again. I like to use JK Magic to lighten lipsticks. And then I picked a small YSL, but it is so small, even with my glasses, I can't read the color name. But you can see why I chose it. Look at there. Let me see. There we go. That is the lipstick I chose. Let me grab a tissue real quick. I don't want to get that on me. And then, not just makeup. I am trying to drink my water. I'm trying to drink 64 ounces of water a day. More or less, but I'm trying to hit that mark. So I love my drink tumblers. That's like an addiction. So I've got this Starbucks drink tumbler, and it holds 24 ounces. I'm going to use this for the week. It just kind of has like that Art Deco-y kind of style, and it's a little shimmery, and I just thought it makes me think of maybe the Orient Express. But that's not all we're going to focus on this week. This last week, my husband was off for the 4th, and he helped me reorganize things in the bedroom and my closet and shoes. You wouldn't believe the amount of shoes I sent to Goodwill, just get them out of the way. So I went through all my Bath and Body Works, and I have a lot. I have more shower gels than I would ever need. So I decided I usually will take one and put it in my shower and use it until it's gone. Rarely do I switch them out unless it's like the holiday ones. And I thought, no, let's use them and switch them out. Use them and switch them out. So this week, my shower gel is going to be Fairy Tale. And I have used that some, a little bit. But Fairy Tale, because riding the Orient Express is like a fairy tale, right? So we're going to do Fairy Tale with the Fairy Tale body mist. Now I don't have a cream or lotion in Fairy Tale, so I don't have a lot of creams. I have one lotion now. I'm so proud of myself, but I don't have a lot of creams. So I decided, I chose this one out of what I have. It's Golden Eclipse. I should read notes, shouldn't I? Golden Eclipse is glowing berries, shimmery blossoms, and sun-warmed woods. So I thought that would be good. And then the Fairy Tale notes are pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. But I'm not going to stop there. The one last thing that I've pulled to use is a perfume, and Chanel No. 5, of course. Oh, I love this. I'm so bad not to use my perfumes, especially my high-end perfumes, my more expensive perfumes. I tend to not use them, and I need to use them. So I'm going to wear Chanel No. 5 this week. And I'm also going to try to incorporate some foods, maybe. I'll tell you next week when I pick a new theme and we do this again, how it went and my thoughts and what my next thing will be. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I am looking forward to theming out my weeks, especially through summer. We'll at least do it through summer, but who knows, I might just keep going with it. And I'm going to learn about the Orient Express this week and just have a good time. Oh, it says right here, look at here, I just noticed, Paris, Venice, Istanbul. There you go, that's where that goes. Anyway, guys, again, if you want to join me, let me know down below. You don't have to do the Orient Express. Just if you decide to pick a theme, what's your theme? Because I might borrow it, you know, I might borrow it later. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed this, please, a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Any questions or comments, please just leave them down below. And if you're new here, I would really love it if you would subscribe. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.